In graph, we know if the line is not passing through the origin, always take 0, 0, substitute 0, 0. If it is true, if the inequality is true, we shade towards the origin, otherwise away from the origin. Now coming to the remaining questions. These are easy questions, in fact. Now, see question number 7 onwards. The only difference is you have to represent the solution on the number line. So question number 7. Starting question number 7. 5x plus 1. 5x plus 1 greater than minus 24. And 5x minus 1 less than 24. See here, we take both this separately. We will solve it. We will combine. Question number 6, I gave it a formula. Question number 6 is a formula. Now, taking the first one, 5x plus 1 greater than minus 24. 5x greater than minus 24 minus 1. 5x greater than minus 25. X greater than minus 25 by 5. We got x greater than minus 5 condition 1. So from the first inequality, we got a condition. Similarly, take the second inequality. And solve it. So second inequality is 5x minus 124, 5x less than 24 plus 1, 5x less than 25, x less than 25 by 5, x less than 5, condition 2. Now see this. We got two conditions. From first inequality, we got x is greater than minus 5. From second one, x is less than 5. Now from 1 and 2, how to combine this? See, always see that this is greater, this is smaller. Inequality is bigger, smaller. So in such cases, always start with the smaller one. Out of minus 5 and 5, minus 5 is smaller. So start from smaller to bigger. So minus 5 plus x greater than minus 5 means slightly in reverse order, minus 5 less than x. X is bigger, is it? Or minus 5 is smaller. Minus 5 less than x, less than 5. X less than 5. So combining these two inequalities, we can combine starting from the smaller one, especially if this is greater, smaller. If in intervals, we write this as 4.5 minus 5. Our question is to represent a number line. You know how to represent? Draw the number line in a non-polygon figure. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, minus 1, minus 2. Minus 5. Mark all those numbers. Open interval minus 5 to 5. We learned in sets how to mark it on the number line. Open interval means we keep this minus 5 and plus 5 open means circle. We will not fill inside. We will keep open circle means then between them. This is our solution on the number minus 5. If it is closed interval, minus 5 less than or equal to, in that case, we will shade inside the circle. We will fill that circle. Otherwise, we will keep it open. Open means without filling inside. Next one. Question number 8. 2 into x minus 1. 2 into x minus 1 less than x plus 5. And second one is 3 into x plus 2. 3 into x plus 2 more than 2 minus x. Again, taking the first one, 2 into x minus 1 less than x plus 5. 2x minus 2 less than x plus 5. 2x minus x less than 5 plus 2. X less than 7. Condition 1. Second one. 3 into x plus 2 greater than 2 minus x. 3x plus 6 greater than 2 minus x. 3x plus 6 greater than 2 minus 6. 4x greater than minus 4. X greater than minus 1. Condition 2. Again, from 1 and 2, how to combine it? We can see one is less than, the other one is greater than. So we can combine starting from the smaller one. Out of 7 and minus 1 is smaller. So from 1 and 2, minus 1 less than x less than 7. X greater than minus 1 means minus 1 less than x. Or in intervals, you can write this one. Now, on number 9, why does people 11 by 5 students? Mark it on the number line. In the meantime, we'll take attendance. So on the number 9, you can mark 0, minus 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, open. Open means minus 1 is small circle minus 1, and 7 also is small circle in between the line. Open instrument minus 1. Now, the 9th. See question number 9. 3x minus 7. 3x minus 7 greater than 2 into x minus 6. Greater than 2 into x minus 6. And 6 minus x greater than 11 minus 2x. Again, solve it, taking the first one. First one is 3x minus 7 greater than 2x minus 6. 3x minus 7 greater than 2x minus 12. Take all terms of x to left hand side. Away with Kaja always there is a small difference. Kaja wait. So 3x minus 2x greater than minus 12 plus 7. X greater than minus 5 condition of x is greater than minus 5. It is same as question number you got the same as question number 7. Wait, we'll see. I don't remember the answer. We will check it. Next one. 6 minus x greater than 11 minus 2x minus x plus 2x greater than 11 minus 6. X greater than 5 condition 2. No, Kaja, no. See, here there is a difference. It is different from the previous two questions. What difference did you observe? In previous both the questions, you may have seen one was if the first one is greater than, then the second one is less than. See, check both those questions. We got it. Two inequalities, if one is less than, the other is greater than. Is it? Or if one is greater than, the other is less than. There, if inequalities are different, then we can combine it starting from smaller one. Whereas here, both are same inequality. Here also x greater than minus 5 and x greater than 5. No, wait. Again, same thing. X greater than minus 5 and x greater than 5. I am asking you, one of the students, I will select a student. His weight should be more than 50 kg. I want a student, I am saying two conditions. His weight is more than 50. Then I am saying he should be more than 40. First, when I say that I need a student whose weight is more than 50. Second, one more step when I am saying he should be more than 40. See that this is irrelevant. Why is it irrelevant? Once, if it is more than 50, definitely his weight will be more than 40, is it? I think we came across such a question previously. If I am selecting a student more than 50 kg, definitely his weight will be more than 40 kg. Whereas it's reverse. Reverse means if I am selecting a student whose weight is more than 40, it doesn't mean that his weight is more than 50. That means if these two conditions are given, which two conditions? If I am saying two conditions, x greater than 50, x greater than 40. If I then say these two conditions together, I need a student whose weight is more than 50 kg. Then again I repeat, I need a student, he should be more than 40 kg. I don't have to say both the same. Why? Because if he is more than 50, definitely he will be. So this one we can no enough say. This is enough. If you are reversing, I am saying I need a student whose weight is less than 50 kg. Then I am saying also he should be less than 40 kg. In such cases, less than 50 and less than 40 means in this case, we select this one, we don't take this. Why? Because a student whose weight is less than 40 kg will definitely be less than 50. Is it? So here, see that x is bigger than 50 and x is bigger than 40. From there, we select x bigger than 50 only. Whereas if it is less than, x less than 50 and also x less than 40 means, then definitely we have to take x less than 40. I think the idea is clear. Similarly here, what did we get? We got x less than x greater than minus 5. Also we got x is bigger than 5. So definitely the values of x satisfying both these conditions will be from 1 and 2, x greater than 5. The reason all numbers bigger than 5 are bigger than minus 5 also. It's reverse. All numbers bigger than minus 5 may not be more than 5. Reason number 0. 0 is bigger than minus 5. But 0 is not bigger than 5. So combining these two, if these two conditions are given, we can ignore one and we select this one. See that this happened because both inequalities are same, greater than. Whereas in the previous questions, we had one less than, the other one greater than. And few questions of one less than, other greater than, it will be empty set. There will not be a number less than minus 5 and also more than 5. See, for example, less than minus 5, x less than minus 5, and also x greater than 5. Satisfying these two conditions together, we don't have. There is no number. If it is less than minus 5, it won't be. Whereas this is possible. This one, x greater than minus 5, x less than 5 means between minus 5 and 5. Right? So if both the same inequality, we need to take only one. So that means x on this one, 5 to infinity. On number 9, again 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to infinity, 5 is open. That's it. Now, question number 10 is again a homework. Only difference is it is slack inequality less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So on the number line, it will not be open, it will be closed. That means we will shade inside the circle also. Now coming to 11, 12, 13. 12 and 13 are interesting one. 11, 12. See, read the question. A solution is to be kept between. A solution is to be kept. It's an easy one. Kept between 68 degree Fahrenheit and 77 degree Fahrenheit. What is the range in temperature in degrees Celsius? See, the relation is given. Question number 11. The relation is F is equal to 9/5c plus 32 plus 33. This relation is given between Fahrenheit and degrees Celsius. Now the question is, this should be kept between 68 given. What is given? F is between 68 degree Fahrenheit and 72 degree Fahrenheit. 77. 68 and 77. It should be between 68 and 77. That means 68 less than F less than 77. Now replace this F. What is F? 68 less than 9/5c plus 32 less than, that is given. The question is to find C. To get C, first remove 32. How? Subtract 32. Then multiply it with 5/9 to get rid of this. Do it. Subtracting 32 we will get 68 minus 32. 9 by 5c plus 32 minus 32. 77 minus 32. This cancels. 68 minus 32 is 30. 68 minus 2 6. Less than 9 by 5c. Less than 7 minus 3 4. 44. Now multiply with 5 by 9. 5 by 9 to 36. Less than 5 by 9 into 9 by 5c. Less than 5 by 9, 45. Nine cancels. So 9 fours, 9 fives, 5 fours are 20. Less than C, less than. Therefore, what is the question? Range of temperature. So, therefore, solution to be kept between 20 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius. So to keep the Fahrenheit between 68 and 77 degrees Celsius must be between 20 and 25. What is the range? Range means statistics. Range you learned in class 9. Range is the difference between the highest and smallest, or the range of the zone. Range means the smaller to bigger, that gap. So here 20 and 25, that's the range. Next one, question number 12. It's an interesting one. Read that question carefully. Question number 12. You should understand the question. See, in question number 12, we have 640 liters. 640 liters of 8% acid solution. See, acid solutions. Anyway, you didn't start doing practicals in your chemistry lab, but you may have visited chemistry lab. There you can see acid solutions. We have sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, right, boric acid, all those things. In that small bottle, it is fully concentrated. That means it is pure acid. Pure acid, we can dilute it. Dilute means if you are adding water. If we add water, it is getting diluted. It gets diluted. Again, diluted acid, we can make it more concentrated, or again we can dilute it. For example, we are taking 1 liter of acid. If 50% diluted means, or 50% concentrated acid. 50% concentrated acid means if you are taking 1 liter of that solution, only half liter will be acid, remaining half will be water. That is called a 50% acid solution. Again, in this 1 liter, if you want to get it more concentrated, add more acid, pure acid. It gets more concentrated. To get it more diluted, add again pure water, it gets diluted. You know this thing. In smaller classes you learn. This is the concentrated acid and dilute acid. Our question is, we have 640 kgs of 8% acid. We want to dilute it. Diluting, we are adding 2% concentrated acid we are adding. Definitely, if you are adding the diluted one, this 8% will get more diluted. The question is, how much of this should be added so that this concentration lies between 4% and 6%. So, assume that X liters of 2% acid solution, 2% acid is added. We are adding X liters. So now in our hand, what is the total quantity of the solution? Therefore, total quantity of solution. What is the total quantity of solution? We added X liters. Read the question. The total quantity is 640 plus X. Why 640 plus X? Because already we have 640. Is it? Not is equal to 640 plus X. We already have 640 liters in our hand. To that, we are adding X liters more. We already have 5 liters in our hand. If you are adding 2 liters more, the total quantity will be 5 plus 2, 7 liters. Exactly same. We already have 640 liters. To that, we are adding X liters. So total quantity becomes 640 plus X liters. This is the total quantity of solution. Now, this is the total quantity of solution. Now see that in this total quantity of solution, we will take the acid content. Acid content. Acid content means in this 640 liters, do we have all 640 liters acid? Read the question. In 640 liters, do we have full 640 is an acid? No. Why not? In this 640 liters, only 8% is acid solution inside. In 640 liters, 8% acid. In X liters, 2% is acid. That is given the question. In 640 liters, we have 8% acid. Whereas in our X liters, what we have taken, there 2% acid. So the total acid content will be 8% of 640 plus 2% of X. See that the total acid content in 640, 8% is acid in 640. 2% is acid in this X liters. Simplifying, what can be taken common? 2 and 100. If I am taking 2 and 100, from 8 I have taken 2. Remaining is only 4 into 640. Don't go for multiplying. 2 is taken. Remaining is 4 and 640. Plus this 2 is taken. 100 is taken. Remaining is 6. This is the total acid content. So we had 640 liters. The question is how much liters of 2%? We have taken X liters of 2%. We are adding X liters of 2%. If you are adding X liters of 2%, the total quantity of solution is 640 plus X liters. In this 640 plus X liters, the acid content in 640 liters we have 8% acid. In X liters we have 2% acid. So the total acid content will be only this much. Now what is given? This acid content should be between which percent? Between 4% and the resulting mixture. The resulting mixture is to be more than 4% but less than, so given acid content is between 4% and 6% of total solution. 4% and 6% of total solution. What is total solution? Total solution 640 plus 6. Total solution 640 plus 6. So the acid content in the total solution should be between 4% and, that means 4 by 100 of what? 640 plus 6 less than the acid content. What is acid content? 2 by 100 into 4 into 640 plus 6 less than 6 by 100 into 640 plus 6. See that? The acid content. This is the acid. This acid content should be between 4% and 6% of the total. The total quantity is 640 plus 6. So between 4% of the total and 6% of the total, it should be the acid content. The acid content. Now simplification, we can strike off 100 from everywhere. Again, 2, 6 and 4 can become this 2. Here is 2. Here is 3. Left out is 2 into 640 plus 6. Two into 640 plus 6 less than, don't multiply, leave it as it is. 4 into 640 plus 6. This 4 into 640, only 640 is multiplied with 4. We don't have to drag it. Only 640 is multiplied with 4. Less than 3 into 640 plus 6. See that? This 640 only multiplied by 4. If bracket was there, then we could have cancelled 640 extra everywhere. 640 plus 6 is not a common factor which can be cancelled. Common here and here, but here 640 plus 6 is not a common factor. Only 640 is multiplied. Keep this as equation 1. Now, take this. We have x at all 3 places. So take it separately. First take this part, solve it, then take this part and solve it. Take it separately and solve it. See, I repeat once again. X liters of 2% acid is added. So the total solution, the total quantity of solution is 640, which we have, plus X what we added. This is the total quantity. But in this total quantity, the acid content is only 8% in 640 and 2% in X. And we got simplified form. Now, this acid content should be between 4% and 6% of the total. This acid content should be between 4% and 6% of the total quantity. Total quantity is 640%. So between 4% and 6% of total. Simplifying, we got this. Now, from 1 2 into 640 plus 6 less than 4 into 640 plus 6. Properly, 2 into 640 plus 2x less than 4 into 640 plus 6. 2x minus x less than 4 into 640 minus 2 into. Don't go for multiplying. We can take 640 common. X less than, if we take 640 common, 4 minus 2. X less than 640 into 2. That is X less than 1280. We got condition 2. Again, from 1, take the second one. From 1, 4 into 640 plus X less than 3 into 640 plus X. 3 into open the bracket and simplify it. Some of yes, Kajaways you got correct. Yes, you are right. Again, don't multiply it, leave it as it is. 4 into 640 plus X less than 3 into 640 plus 3X. X minus 3X less than 3 into 640 minus 4 into 640. Minus 2X less than 640 into 3 minus 4. Minus 2X less than minus 1 into 640. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Now dividing by minus 2. Minus 2X by minus 2 greater than minus, because dividing by negative, dividing by negative reverse inequality. Dividing by negative, we had reversed the inequality, we learned it. So this cancels, minus minus goes, X greater than 320 condition. Now from 2 and 3, what is less than? The other is greater than. So we can compare it starting from the smaller one, 320 less than X less than 1280. Therefore, write the final answer. Therefore, what is the answer? What is the question? How many liters of 2% solution to be added? How many liters of quantity of 2% acid solution to be added is between 320 liter and 128. So between 320 liter and 1280 liter. So if you are adding any quantity between 320 and 1208 liters, our acid content in the total will be between 4% and 6%. Kajave scored top in class 12. Rutik in science stream, whole school. Rutik, one of the boys, scored 487, 97.4%. See this? So here we took X liters of 2% acid. First we wrote total quantity. Then we wrote the acid content. Then in the question it is given acid content should be between these two. Exactly same. The next one. Exactly. A small difference. Question number 30. See the question. What should be added? What is how much? So exactly same thing. Question number 30. If you have proper understanding, this is very interesting and it's very easy. How many liters of water should be added? So let's X liters of water is added. We are adding X liters of water. Next step is therefore the total quantity of solution. Therefore, total quantity of solution became, right? See the question, read the question and write it. What is the total? We added X liters of water to what? How many liters? To 1,125 liters of solution we already have. See the question, read the question very carefully. We already have 1,125 liters. To that, we are adding X liters of water. So the total quantity became 1,125 plus X liters. This is the total solution. It's a total solution. Now what? Now we will write the acid content in this total. Acid content. Acid content is inside. In this 1,125 liters, what is the acid content? Read the question. In 1,125 liters, 45% solution. Liters, 45% is acid. In X liters of water, what percent is acid? To this 1,125, we are adding X liters of pure water. In this water, what is the percent of acid? In the previous question, we were adding 2% of acid solution. In the previous question, instead of 2% of acid solution, in this question, we are adding X liters of water, only water. So, what is the acid content in water? Text me. What is the acid content in this water? 25 to 30. How? 25 to 30. Read the question. 25 to 30 is the acid content in the total. 25 to 30 is the acid content in the total. That is the total. In this X liters of water. See in the previous question. Yes, Shashank, you got correct. In the previous question, we were adding 2% of acid. Here we are adding water. So my question is, previous question we wrote 85 in 640 liters 8%, in X liters 2%. So here in 1,125 liters 45%. In X liters of water, how much is this acid content? No. Some of you are writing between 25 and 30 is the total acid content. In the previous question, it was between 4 and 6. Here it is 25 and 30. My question is, X liters of water, what percent is 15 to 20 is wrong? Amar is right. In water, what is the acid? In water, if acid content is there, see you are drinking water. Moya, how much is acid content here? 0. If acid content is there, it will burn our throat. Is it? Water means it is 0%. In water, there is no acid at all. 0%. 0% acid. So the acid content is 45 by 100 of 1125 plus 0 by 100 of x. This is 0. So it remains us 45 by 100. This is the acid content. Now it is given. What is given? Acid given. In the previous question, acid content was between 4% and 6%. So here, acid content is between 25% and 30% of how much? Of total quantity. What is total quantity? 1125 plus 6. In the total quantity, 1125 plus 6. The previous one, total quantity was 640 plus 6. In that total quantity, 640 plus 6, 4 by 100 and 6 by 100. Here, just also our equation will be 25 by 100 of 1125 plus 6 less than the acid content is 45 by 100 into 1125 less than 30 by 100 into 1125 plus 6. 100 can be cancelled. Again 30, 45, 25. Cancelling by 5, 6, 9, 5. We got 5 into 1125 plus 6 less than 9 into 1125 less than 6 into equation above. Remaining, do it as a whole. Remaining, take this again. Don't go for multiplying and 125 instead of that. Take common factor. Like the question what we did before. Take common factor. Taking these two, over this 5x. Take this 5 into 1125 to other side. If you are taking 1125 common, 1125, 9 minus 5. It will be easy. Remaining 2 is a common. See, both these questions, we adapted the same strategy. X liters of acid is on, X liters of solution is added. We found the total solution, the total quantity of solution. Then the acid content in this one. In the previous question, 8% and 2%. Whereas here, 45% and 0%. Because in pure water there is no acid at all. In pure water, it is 0% acid. If one of you wrote, this is very good, interesting question. Those who got the idea, those who understood everything, for them it will be interesting. The other people, it will be a mess. Those who didn't understand it, those who didn't concentrate, those who were in sleeping mood. Yesterday, one of you asked from 2 and 3, anxiety in your results. Whether you got 95%, result doesn't matter. Question number 14. The IQ formula is given as MA by CA into 100. MA by CA into 100. Means MA stand for class 11. See, class 11, I said this is actually class 11 is a breathing time. One of you wrote me whether class 11 remaining, taking us to mental age and chronological age. Your chronological age is 16 years, but few of your mental age is still 6 or 7. You behave as primary students. That is the mental age. Chronological age means your actual age by birth. Remaining here. Multiply by 12 by 10. You get the answer. That's it. So our exactly in time, 1 minute before, our inequality chapter is over. Tomorrow we will start permutations and combinations, the next chapter. Anything else to be discussed? Your calculator, your IQ, it came as 100. Mental age. mental age. Okay, that means your mental age is same, right? Okay. Anyway, highest mark in maths